Hello everybody, I'm here to do another reaction video. This one being what would happen if the moon were cut in half. Yeah, this is a video by Super Planet Dolan. And, well, let's not waste too much time. I'll put a link to the original video in the description box for anybody interested. Please go check the original video out and the other content on Super Planet Dolan. And without further ado, let's get to it.
Planet Dolan. From technology translating pet talk to how far a snake can eat its own body, we answer some of your most burning questions about life.
Hey there, my name is Melissa. I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and
I will admit, I am actually curious about the snake thing.
I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
Sacred Snoopy asks, could sloths take over the planet?
They're already doing it. It's happening. Everywhere you look, sloths are rising up to overthrow humanity. They're just incredibly
Whoever did the animation done a good job.
No rush. Lots of naps between
I will admit, whoever done the animation and
we should be afraid,
and the art designs done a good job.
It's been a while.
Well, back before humans, it was the biggest or smartest dinosaurs that ruled the world. And the only reason humans became dominant is because of our highly evolved brains. For sloths to take over, they would have to become vastly stronger, such as with the ancient extinct Goliath sloth, and exceed our own intelligence, which would take millions of years of evolution. Connor?
Yeah, I was just about to say, with sloths, I think sloths would also need to try and develop a higher IQ than humans do. Like in addition to get physically more stronger.
Brown asks, how and why did the Stone Age happen?
This is back when our computers were built from rocks and stones. All they could run was Windows 0.5 and it took ages to do anything. By the time you loaded up a single JPEG, we'd already moved into the Bronze Age. But things weren't much better.
The Stone Age started when humans began using stone tools 2.5 million years ago in Africa, and went for a long time, ending around 3300 BC, when humans began using bronze tools. It showed glimpses of intelligence from our ancestors, and we even see apes today have entered the Stone Age themselves, using tools to their advantage.
Oh, stop! That'd
be weird seeing some monkeys use.
What do you want me to do?
Some monkeys and apes use
with the word internet on
like a stone axe or something.
Avital Buryachevsky asks, what was the first joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dolan.
Dolan who?
Danger Dolan.
The first recorded one came from Sumerians in 1900 BC, living in what is now known as Iraq. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap. Yep, the first joke in history was a fart joke.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
That's gonna be a shitty ass joke.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Danger Dolan.
James Plummer asks, is it possible for technology to ever translate what animals say?
Oh, I would not like that, no. If that ever happens, I think me and Stitch will have a lot to say about that. Okay, some of you probably don't know this, but I adopted 2 pet rabbits, who are called Minnie and Stitch. I should have a video up on YouTube explaining the whole mamma jamma about that. So that's one way to word it. I do have a video like from near the start of the year that should explain like the whole reason why I adopted Minnie and Stitch.
Not a good idea. Can you imagine how complicated everything would be if your pets had a say on how they were treated?
So, you gave me 3 less biscuits than last time. Not exactly fair.
Well, I didn't realize, sir.
I mean, I understand you can't take me for walks every 5 minutes, but just wondering how you'd feel if I called them and told them, say, how malnourished I am.
Alright. Kids, take it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you like Trumsicle or...
What was that?
No, nothing. Food's great.
It actually is possible, and it's already starting to happen. Prairie dogs are very social creatures, and their language is complex, but we're starting to crack the code. Dogs will also have brain-computer interface software that can translate their thoughts directly into speech.
Hey, Melissa, I'm not saying scratch my favorite pattern or anything, but...
Who's a good doggy?
Me. Is it me? Is it me? It's me, isn't it?
Crazy Gamer 3100 app.
There's more pause up there to say, if animals could translate what, if technology could translate what animals speech to human language, then that wouldn't be good. Because what people say in their own homes, animals will actually pick up on that. And if animals realise that they can actually talk to humans with modern day technology, as if humans made that type of technology, I bet you those pets are going to start spilling the tea on so many things. And I do mean so many things. Like if you got a pet dog or a pet cat or a pet rabbit, a pet guinea pig or something, they might actually remember a few things that a person has said and done. Like anything that might be caused as animal abuse if you try to attack said animal, or if you said any nasty names or any nasty words that you're not supposed to say. Those animals are gonna fucking tell people that. Your pets will not hesitate to rat you out. And I could mean that metaphorically or literally, depending on the situation.
Yes. Is silence a sound?
This is easy to find out. Everyone always says if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear it, whether it actually makes a sound. So I put a tape recorder in the forest and there was no sound. So yes, silence is a sound.
Silence is just the absence of sound. Your ear is a chamber that reverberates it. And the reason you hear ringing in your ears when there's no sound is because you're hearing your own nervous system and blood circulation. So you never truly hear utter silence. Just a commenter asks, what would happen if the moon were cut in half?
It would be really upset. Crying all day and night, so loud that everyone on earth can hear it. Wah, wah, wah. It hurts. Woe is me. I don't like this. We all go nuts. So by the time the moon loses gravity and finally hits the earth, we would welcome death just to get away from it whining.
I was gonna say you're gonna welcome death just to get away from
the moon is already a loose collection of dry sand, only held together by gravity. So at worst, splitting it in two may create a dust ring like Saturn has. But likely, Earth's tides would adapt, and nothing would change.
Oh, the moon won't shut up. Can't someone do something? Did she just fly to the moon? Am I supposed to just wait here?
There's a certain reference to Selfish Garden to be made, but I'm not gonna go there.
Alrighty, let's do this. If you have one eye, are you winking or blinking? Well, neither. You're too busy trying to figure out where your other eye went. Okay, Melissa is involved.
Wait, what did that be classed as Cyclops syndrome if you're born with one eye? Unless you're someone born with two eyes and one of your eyes are removed.
Blinking happens automatically to clear dirt and debris from the pupil. Winking is a deliberate act to convey something social, usually with a, exaggerated movement. Oh, what took you so long?
Yeah, it just needed to burp. It'll be alright.
Did you check its diaper?
No, don't do that shit.
Yeah,
don't do that shit.
Can you run
That's the type of shit you don't want to take a look at.
Without stopping?
No, your feet would burn away.
Anyone can continuously for 2 hours
the shoes
without
you were wearing
stopping.
were pretty expensive.
Maybe.
Like $200.
You probably did going to drink a fair bit of
Band-aid
water.
on your foot stump, but money doesn't grow on trees. There are kids in Africa who could have eaten those shoes, but you burnt them away. You're so selfish.
You You can, and people do it all the time, but only at a pace you're comfortable with so that you don't get completely burnt out by the end. Just make sure you're well fueled and hydrated, that you're eating well, and you're relatively fit. And it's certainly possible.
Well, it's easy for you. You can fly.
Have you considered that maybe flying is just as exhausting as running is for you?
Yeah, I doubt that.
Nilo Voto asks, how far can a snake eat its own body?
All the way. Every time you find an empty snake skin, that means the snake finally managed to eat itself into oblivion. At which point it will reappear in a different dimension as a completely new life form. Usually a rock or something.
A snake can eat about half its own body, or at least until its stomach ends. But if it bites itself, then it'll very quickly stop, because it'll realize what it's trying to eat. Girls I'm 21 RBLOX asks, what is the difference between a worm and an earthworm?
A worm is someone who wriggles through dense crowds to get where he wants to go without bothering anyone or nudging anyone's bags. And an earthworm is just a worm who is easy to get along with. He's a down-to-earth guy.
You have two main classes of worms,
Really?
red wigglers and earthworms. The wigglers are generally found in compost bins and are used as fishing baits. Earthworms are reddish brown and dig deep into dirt to find moist environments when the surface is dry or cold.
Oh, those are the worms you meant, right? Yeah, I have a bunch of those. This one's my favorite. His name
You gonna
is
eat it?
Face. Anyway, that's
Yep.
it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Whose birthday idea was to have a bird counter? Yeah, whoever's birthday idea was that to have a bird next to some worms, probably should have thought twice about that. Yeah, wait. Did the camera angle just change? I'm losing my mind. Anyway, anyway, yeah. The, the moon thing, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna have to worry about the, I, I don't think the moon, yeah, I think if the moon were to split in half, it probably would split. I think it'll probably either at some point like the two halves might either one like merge back into like one into like one single um back into one again, or split into two smaller moons. Either that or as mentioned in the video would probably might split into like or might turn into like a dust ring. But the snake thing, uh, yeah, I think the snake will probably stop trying to eat itself once it realizes that it was eaten. Uh, Plus, I think there's a certain weather. I think there's a certain joke to be made about Melissa's character flying to the moon, with the reference involving a selfish garden, but I don't particularly want to go there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reaction video. I make sure to have a link to the original video in the description box for anybody interested. And until next time, goodbye for now.